in Dr. Jay Sordean flew all the way from California to talk to us today about Alzheimer's. He has come up with a formula that he says will help prevent the disease. He also has a book that you can pre-order. Welcome, doctor. And you know, you're talking about a lot of different things in your book. We've got a very short segment to talk with you about, but you also have some great information of some basic steps that can help folks from getting Alzheimer's, correct?
As you know, Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, and Nelson Mandela all are famous people who've had Alzheimer's. And it affects 1 in 8 Americans. And I know that you have that personal experience you mentioned before, too. And so there are 3 things that I've found that are very important for people to try to avoid in order to reduce the chances of getting dementia.
So 3 things to try to avoid from getting dementia. What are those?
That's
3?
exactly right. Well, the first one is what I call the John Belushi. Because John was a rather large person. He was a comedian, but actually Alzheimer's is not a funny thing at all, as you know. So this is 5 pounds of fat.
And I lifted it up a little while ago, and it feels like 50 pounds of fat, but that's 5 pounds
This is
of fat.
only 5 pounds of fat. And the more fat people have, the more dementia is likely to occur. This is only 5 pounds. Some people are carrying around 10 or 20 times. This is the 5 pounds of fat. I have it wrapped up because it's a little toxic smelling. And actually toxins get lodged in the fat, and that's one of the reasons why I have this wrapped up. But one of the reasons why obesity is such an issue is because it traps toxins in the body. It causes damage to the nervous system, damage to other tissues, and a breakdown in the body itself. This amount, and that's really unbelievable. So the more of this, the smaller this becomes.
The brain itself.
The brain itself.
Okay.
You know, also notice that I'm wearing the white jacket and the pink tie. The white jacket is the jacket that I got from Kaiser when I was working in their occupational medicine department as well as their internal medicine department doing acupuncture. The second thing we call the Prince Charles, and that has to do with, because you know there's some jokes about his dental care and all. So the teeth themselves, if they become inflamed or infection, it can gradually go up into the sinuses and affect the brain too and cause dementia. Cause leaky brain syndrome and the breakdown in the
And actually,
brain.
if a dental infection is infected enough, it can actually cause death.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's very dangerous for that. So taking care of the teeth is very important, not only for dental care, but also for the brain. Then we also